Matt and Friends Drink the Universe is proudly sponsored by the Poppins Travel Company. Whether you're traveling across the universe like us or right here on planet Earth, it's always a good idea to have an expert to help you plan your trip. For your travel experts, look no further than the Poppins Travel Company. They'll help you book your next adventure or vacation, and the best part is they'll do your travel planning for free. To schedule a virtual appointment with one of their highly qualified travel agents, visit their website, www.poppistravelcompany.com. That's www.poppistravelcompany.com, or call them at 407-494-4070. That's 407-494-4070. Hello, listeners. We're all here to have fun.
But we'd like to take a moment to encourage you to always drink responsibly.
Never drink and drive.
If you have a complicated relationship with alcohol or other substances and you want to talk about it,
you can call 1-800-662-4357 for support.
Thank you for listening.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have liftoff.
Welcome to Matt and Friends Drink the Universe!
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Matt and Friends Drink the Universe, now part of the Unfiltered Studios podcast network. We are excited, as always, to bring this episode to you, and the theme for this episode will be...
Think or drink.
Are you thinking or you drinking? Today's theme is Think or Drink. Just a little refresher on the rules for everyone. Think or Drink is our classic trivia game where players start with 6 points. The last person with points remaining wins. Correct answers let you choose someone to lose a point and drink, while incorrect answers will cause you to lose a point and drink. For difficult questions, you have 2 options. First, you can make it a double to get help from someone else. If your collective answer is correct, you can choose individually to gain a point or to make somebody else drink and lose a point. If you're wrong, both of you lose a point and drink. Or you can put it on their tab by selecting someone to answer for you. If they're right, you lose a point and drink. If they're wrong, you gain a point. Make sure to balance potential risk and reward when you put it on their tab.
Scoodly bip
Gotta love royalty-free music.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And today also, the theme is 90s trivia.
Cowabunga.
Wow, that was
it's
an
going to be rad.
underwhelming response from all of you.
We
Well,
didn't know you wanted
you know,
something. Just shouted 90s
We're just all
trivia at
scared.
us.
That's really what it is. We're
That too,
afraid.
yeah.
We're nervous.
90s trivia.
Let us delve into the
gnarly.
anus of nostalgia.
Woo!
All
What?
right. You delve wherever you want. I'm
Yikes.
going to ask questions. You're going to answer them. Before we get started, let's do a round of introductions. I am, of course, your host, Matt.
Chris, back again.
It's Siobhan.
Hey, guys, it's Rob.
And thanks to the generous sponsorship of the Poppins Travel Company, we were able to get a 5th microphone for this season to help us go that little extra distance. If you would like a little help going the distance for your next vacation or adventure, contact the travel experts at the Poppins Travel Company. You can visit their website, poppistravelcompany.com. So coming to you live today from the Poppins Travel microphone, we have with us in the studio...
The fish.
Woo!
Hey! Who'da
Slithering
thought?
on in.
So I have prepared the room, as you all have seen, to try and get a proper vibe going here.
Yes, it's very nice.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I'm
Nostalgic.
noticing the Pongs.
Pogs.
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 Pong.
Pogs.
Sweet
Oh my
Jesus.
God,
Well, you
great.
know,
well,
you know.
good. At least we know we're going to beat Rob today. That's right.
Well, I was thinking of...
What are these paper discs you
No,
have?
The Pogs?
I was listen. I was looking at the Pogs. I was looking at the Nintendo games, and I was thinking of Pong, the old Atari game, which
Right.
is not a '90s thing, but
No,
whatever.
it is not. That
Let's
is
just
80s.
move on.
I'm very
Yeah,
glad
I
for
can't
this.
believe you have Skate or Die, by the way.
I know. Shout out to my cousin, because that's actually hers. I'm
Yeah.
holding on to some of her stuff right now.
Oh, my God.
Hmm.
That's
You know
the
where
thumb
we
killer.
used to play that?
Where?
Skate Away.
Oh, my God.
Oh my
They
god!
had the
You're right.
the
That makes
cabinet
sense,
of that,
right?
and it was just a
Thematic.
joystick.
The bane of my existence.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the one I think that got the most, like, Nintendo
Oh,
like,
yeah, for
arrow
sure. Because you
imprints
just
on
like
the thumb.
jam your thumb into it the whole time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great game. Great game.
All right. So think or drink. 90s trivia. Chris going first. The 90s were the Wild West days of the internet. Many of the most popular websites and services in use today launched in the 90s. Which of the following came out first?
Okay.
Amazon,
Nope.
eBay,
Nope.
Netflix,
Nope.
or Google?
Ooh, now I'm thinking eBay. I'm going to go with eBay.
I'm sorry, you're drinking. It actually is Amazon. Came out
Is it?
first,
Wow.
1994.
Before eBay.
I'm
damn.
sorry,
For
when?
eBay?
1990 what?
4.
Nice.
eBay was
Really?
95, Netflix
Huh.
97,
Wow.
Google 98.
Yeah,
Netflix
Google was-
97 blows my mind.
Well, remember,
Yes.
because it wasn't
I
what
know,
you think
mail,
of it today.
it was a mail
all the
service. I
service.
know, but
Yeah.
still.
And their website was like literal trash at that point. It was only like pictures of the movie and the title of the movie, and you checked a box and said,
Sounds good to
mail
me.
it to me.
Yep.
Yes, I remember that.
All right, well, bummer
All right.
for you.
Chris is down to 5 points now.
All right. Fish?
Go ahead.
Oh, Lord,
Go ahead.
that's gross.
All right, we're keeping up with the
Chris just sampled the drink of the day.
The Zima.
Yeah, I forgot to talk about that. I made Zima from a recipe that I found online. I will post it if you're brave enough to want to try
Right.
it.
It's straight lime.
I'll tell you, it looks horrific.
It looks like Smirnoff Ice.
If
Yeah.
well,
oh, very good. Yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yes.
I'm just if it were a thicker consistency, I
No,
would not
we
be
would
drinking
be-
this.
listen,
I believe we talked
mhm.
about that upstairs.
We sure did.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, if you were thinking to yourself, as we said, oh, you can
Ah.
make Zima?
Yeah. Oh,
exactly.
this is terrible.
The answer is you don't need to.
Yeah.
You don't
That's a
have
true
to do
statement.
it.
Okay.
Well,
There's a
all right.
reason it went out of business.
Yeah. I'm now tasting that,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
You didn't want to make balls.
No.
When was that a 2000 drink?
Was that with a Z?
Yeah.
Yeah, and a W
Yes.
WLZ.
is BAWLZ.
Mm.
It was
Balls.
kind of like, but I don't think it was alcoholic. I
No,
think
you-
it was just like a Mountain
energy
Dew
drink, like
Yeah.
Surge.
Oh.
Right. I
man.
miss
Surge.
Surge. Surge was
I hope
great.
there's a Surge question
oh,
later.
me too.
All right, we're getting off track here.
Next
Right.
up, we're going to keep with the tech questions here.
Oh, great. I
Fish.
know nothing about tech.
What year did AOL Instant Messenger come out? 91, 94, 97, or 99? Remember, you have the put it on there tab or the make it a double.
I'm just going to go with 94.
Ooh, you're also drinking. Released in May 1997, A
Yes, I've
was
forgotten.
an unceremoniously released standalone for Microsoft Windows. At its peak in 2001, it had 36 million active users. It was decommissioned in 2017.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say
Dang.
2007. I was like, what? No way.
Nah.
No.
I remember that. I would have gotten that. 97.
Middle school for us. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Mm,
Right.
Siobhan.
no.
The world was supposed to end during Y2K, the rollover from 1999 to 2000. Why? Computers running out of pre-programmed dates at the end of 1999. Certain computer systems recorded years in 2-digit format instead of 4. A mass failed iOS update, or concerns about a massive cyber attack during the Millennium celebration.
I feel like, are we going with what the actual fact is for this or the millions of like things that went on in the media that everyone was afraid about with Y2K?
We're going with what could have caused it.
Okay. Can you give me the first two again?
Sure. Computers running out of pre-programmed dates at the end of 1999, or certain computer systems and software had been recording years in 2-digit format instead of 4.
I feel like it's the second one. I'm just going to go with it.
You are thinking, not drinking. Good job. That is
Hooray.
correct.
The first
Well
two
done.
seemed very similar.
They
Yeah.
did.
So I was like, I need to know the difference, but all right, good. Hooray for me.
All right.
First right one. Woo.
So who are you going to make?
Oh. Let's give it to Chris. 'Cause I think he's going to do well at this, even though he hasn't yet.
Yeah, right. Sheesh.
Well, I didn't want to give it to Rob. He now has to go.
All right.
So,
Rob, in the 90s, the internet sounded like dying robots.
Yep, that tracks.
The World Wide Web was introduced in 1991. What was the first widely used web browser that played a key role in popularizing the web in the early 90s? Was it America Online, Netscape Navigator, Internet Explorer, or Mosaic?
Good God.
That's not a choice.
mhm.
God can't save you now.
I'm going to go with American Online. AOL.
You're drinking.
Crap.
Netscape Navigator.
That would be Netscape Navigator. It was the dominant web browser. It held around 80% of the market share
I remember
in the
that.
mid-90s.
Remember how slow that shit was?
Yes,
With
they
the-
were all
with
at
the
the
N.
With
checkout
the- yep.
registers.
and then it was the lighthouse later on.
I did
Yeah.
not.
Wasn't it a ship's
I
wheel
never
at some
had
point,
that.
too?
I
Yep, it
only
was
ever
ship
had
wheel.
AOL.
Yeah, but that was
Oh.
later.
Yeah.
Well, AOL wasn't a browser.
Correct.
Yeah.
I mean, it was.
It became like its own whatever, like platform kind of situation,
Yeah.
right? But man, Netscape Navigator.
All right.
Where are they now?
We're now moving to the large and small screen. Blockbuster Video had many memorable jingles in
R.I.P..
advertisements.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which
Oh.
phrase was often used in Blockbuster commercials to emphasize the vast selection of movies they had? So many choices make it a blockbuster. Rent a Blockbuster. Take Blockbuster home. Or make it a Blockbuster night.
Ooh.
Oh, come on.
Ah,
Come on.
You
You
might.
should know this.
You can make it a double. She seems fairly confident.
okay, let's do that. Yeah.
Oi! Barkeep! Make it a double!
No. Oh. Yeah. All right. Well, who are you choosing?
I'm choosing you.
Oh, okay, great. Am I answering?
Is it take? It's
No.
not take Blockbuster home with
It's
you.
make it a blockbuster
Make it a
night.
okay.
Okay.
Can we say it right? Make it a
Make
blockbuster
it
night.
a Blockbuster night.
Yes.
Make it a Blockbuster night. I can still smell the popcorn and see that neon yellow.
Of course. Yeah.
So if I could see the yellow, it's a bright yellow. Let's
See, now for us, we went to 48-hour videos, which was a
yeah,
local
yeah.
place
yeah,
here.
I remember them.
Way more frequently
We
than
didn't have
Blockbuster.
those.
But
Yeah.
when I went to college, then there was a Blockbuster in the area that we went to.
College. That's the first time you had a blockbuster?
No, not first
Oh.
time. I'm just saying 48-hour video
whoa.
was way
Wow.
closer than any Blockbuster
yeah,
in
fair.
the area here. So that's
So were we
yeah.
right?
Yes, you were correct.
Hooray.
It is make it a Blockbuster night. So now you may pick individually if you'd like to recoup a
Oh.
point, if you'd like to make somebody else drink.
I'm recouping a point.
All right. Chris is recouping.
I don't know who to make. I'm going to make fish drink. Drink fish.
No.
Because I still have 6 points, so I can't recoup.
All right, Fish, while you're drinking, I'll read your question.
Awesome.
The 90s are considered a golden age for modern Disney movies. Which Disney movie did not debut in the 90s?
Ooh.
Beauty and the Beast, Little Mermaid, Lion King, or Tarzan? Or E, Matt is an asshat, and all these came out in the 90s.
Wow, this is the first time we get a choice of E. Oh, Beauty and Beast came out in the 90s. I'm going to go with Tarzan.
Ooh. Actually, Tarzan did come out in the 90s. Little Mermaid came out in 1989. So that would be the correct answer. The Beauty and the Beast was 91.
I knew that.
I messed that up because I forgot Tarzan is like really late 90s.
I
Yeah.
thought
It
it
is.
was 2000.
Yeah, that's
so
why
what I was
said
thinking
that.
too.
But you are an asshat.
Well,
Right.
that's
I
true.
would just like to.
E is also true, except for the
E
second half.
Also.
Lion King was 94, just to wrap that up. Tarzan was 1999, so it was right there.
Mm.
Ooh.
Bonus, Aladdin came out in
90
1992.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
Saw all of those in theater.
Yes.
Little
Wow.
Mermaid?
Yep.
Nice.
Nice.
Siobhan,
Yes.
considered the
That
first
is me.
considered the first true reality TV show. This show premiered in 1992. Was it The Real World, Road Rules, Survivor, or Cops?
Wow, this is good
Those
trivia.
are really good choices.
I think the Real World was later. And it wasn't Road Rules because Real World came first. Pretty sure. That's the amount of trivia about that MTV show that I know. Oh man, I might go with Cops, even though Survivor is freaking old. But I might go with Cops.
So Cops wasn't actually considered the first reality
Okay.
show, and it came out in the 80s.
Okay.
The Real World came out in 92, which is the correct
Oh,
answer, and ran
wow.
from 92 to 2017.
I would have gone with
I've
Cops
watched
also.
all of the Real World. I just had forgot
Wow. I
totally.
didn't know it was that long.
It really
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
the first reality
why-
show, though, for
That's
sure.
why it was the 30th anniversary. 2
yeah.
year, when they started doing
Survivor's
like the
old as
revisit
crap, too.
reunions of
Yeah.
the first cast.
Oh
yeah.
my God.
Huh.
Where is the first cast? San Francisco? Is that the first one?
No, New York.
It was New York?
I'm pretty sure.
I thought it was San Fran.
No,
We'll have to look it up.
yeah.
Yeah. What a good show. I love Real World. I'll take that point.
All
It
right,
is what it is.
Rob,
Yes.
by far the biggest movie of the 90s And for the record, I got so nostalgic, I watched it this week. Titanic was stocked in movie theaters for 9 months and grossed $2.2 billion worldwide. Titanic also took home the Academy Award for Best Picture. How many total Oscars did the movie win? 5, 8, 11, or 14?
Okay, just because this number was in my head before you said, I believe it's 11.
You are correct.
Nice.
They
Wow.
were nominated for 14, won 11. Deep breath. Best Picture, Best Director, Best Art Director, Best Cinematography, Best Costume Design, Best Film Editing, Best Original Dramatic Score, Best Original Song, Best Sound Editing Effects, Best Visual Effects. They did not win Best Actress, Best Supporting Actress, or Best Makeup.
I believe that
Dang.
The Iceberg won Best Supporting Actor.
Yeah,
in that
yeah.
movie, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sounds right.
I
What a
can't believe you
roll.
watched that this
What
week.
a roll.
That's a long movie.
That's a long movie, yeah.
I
Hey,
forgot how long
Can I
it
ask
was.
a question,
It was
Matthew?
like 4 hours long.
May I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you were to classify the movie Titanic, what exactly would you describe it as? Because we had a conversation earlier this week, and I just need to roast you about it for a moment.
Rom-com.
What was the first thing you said it was? A 90s what movie?
You said, is it an action movie? And I said, yeah, which is a dumb response.
The quintessential 90s action movie. My mind immediately
Wait, he
goes
said
to
that
Titanic.
about
No,
it?
I said the quintessential 90s movie. And he said, is it an action movie? And I thought, there's action.
Oh, but
There's action.
there is
Listen,
action.
There is, but
Fifth
no.
grade me
No,
thought
for
that
sure.
seeing Kate Winslet's boob was action, so I'll give him
Right.
that, but not the type of action that I thought. Go ahead, chug me.
No, I was doing this for the scene with Kate Winslet.
Oh,
Stellar Sid.
Get out of here.
let me draw you.
And this is from Siobhan to me.
Correct. So all of you.
I didn't say anything.
All right.
I remember watching that movie.
Hold
in
on.
California.
I'm gonna make somebody drink here.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
You got to do that.
Ooh, this is tough.
Yeah, it's.
I'm
No.
gonna give it to you. Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Siobhan.
Who's you? Oh, me. Okay, great.
You're-
Nobody could see us.
no,
so
no. But I looked at you.
You did. I knew it. I knew it was coming.
hmm
Kind of like Jack in the end of his life. Hey.
That door had room for two.
It sure did.
What a bitch.
What's so funny about that is that I remember having the VHS tapes for
Double.
that, and
Yeah,
there were
there
two.
was
Two.
And that
Yeah.
was crazy. And I just now think back and I go, I switched the V8. Like I cared that much about seeing the rest of the movie.
The movie Gettysburg
Ooh.
had 4.
Oh my God,
That's
get
right.
out of
Yeah.
here.
Yes.
Ugh.
It did.
And Band of Brothers was like a ton.
Well, that was like a series.
It was a
though,
series,
right?
wasn't it?
Yeah, that was a
Or
series.
maybe I'm thinking of a different one.
Ugh.
What's
Saving
the war
Private
one?
Ryan.
No,
That
no,
didn't-
no.
that wasn't a
was
VHS.
DVD. Yeah,
No, Band of Brothers is the war one. That
on
Yeah.
VHS.
Yeah,
Where
but
it was like
it was like
a box.
12 episodes.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
All right. We're keeping up with the theme here of Titanic. Chris, which of the following actually happened during the filming of Titanic? Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet dated during filming. A large number of the cast and crew were drugged with seafood chowder laced with PCP. James Cameron fell overboard into the Atlantic and had to be rescued. The submarine used to visit Titanic for the movie sprung a leak and had to return to the surface.
All of the above.
Matt is an
And
asshat.
Matt is still an asshat.
All of these seem plausible except for the PCP.
That's plausible.
We're gonna go with James Cameron fell overboard just because that would be hilarious.
Sometimes the implausible is the most plausible.
How is,
Is
that
it the
even?
PCP?
Why?
So on August 9th, 1996, 50 members of the cast and crew had to be taken to the hospital in Halifax, Nova Scotia, because they ate seafood chowder laced with a pound of PCP.
What?
A pound?
A
Pound.
pound.
Yeah.
No one-
Sorry. It was the
Nobody
what you
knows
gave.
what did it or who did it. There is an interview with James Cameron talking about it. Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet were not present. However, James Cameron and Bill Paxton were among those who had to go to the hospital, but everybody was okay afterwards.
Leo and Kate done high fiving. They laced everybody with PCP.
Yeah, right.
Is that
There
what's
you
up?
go.
Ew.
It was
also,
a setup.
who eats seafood chowder on the,
What?
the like?
In Canada?
No, but I
would
no,
eat,
just
I would eat a
no,
delightful
but like
seafood
on
chowder.
set. On set though,
Well, that's-
it
yeah,
doesn't
that's a bit
seem like
weird.
the
If it's on
greatest
set, no,
choice.
no.
Well, what is that? Craft services.
Yeah.
Apparently, the food from craft services
Whoa.
for like actual movie stars is really good.
So
Whoa.
actually,
For
I
extras,
I
it's
Not Bill
apparently
Paxton.
trash.
I can speak to this slightly.
Oh, yeah.
One time I was in a movie that had craft services, and I happened to wander my way into a craft service tent and was eating delicious food and drinking frozen margaritas when somebody came up to me and said, "Hey, I feel so bad for all the non-union people that can't enjoy this food." And I was like, "Me too."
Yeah,
and then
really.
I hightailed it out of there because I am not a SAG member, and I was
Whoops.
just pounding margaritas and eating a whole bunch of delicious food. They had like appetizers and pizza. Oh God, it was great.
All right.
Then I just ran away.
We all would have done the same.
I would have run away too.
So, Fish, I know you loved your MTV.
Yeah.
Beavis and Butt-Head.
Woohoo.
Classic show on MTV.
Fire.
When Beavis,
Fire.
Yes, when Beavis transforms into his alter ego, what is the phrase he would repeatedly shout while clutching his
Jesus
shirt
God, I
and
almost did
pulling
it.
it over his head? What did Beavis shout when he would pull his shirt over his head? TP for my bunghole. I am the great cornholio. Somebody please take a picture of Rob. Ha ha ha. Or cornholio lives.
He did not say, please take a picture of Rob, just so you know that was not a choice.
Yes, I kind of figured that was not a choice.
Yeah, your choices are TP for my bunghole. I am the great cornholio. Or cornholio lives.
Well, the first two sound really good. I'm going to go with TP for my bunghole.
Ooh, why that is
Dang.
a phrase that comes out of Beavis's mouth. It is, I am the great cornholio.
Well, hold on. I think that this is a trick question.
Yeah,
here.
me too.
Because he said, "I'm the great cornholio. I need TP for my bunghole." Like it was a single phrase in which he uttered both instances of A and B.
Yes.
Are
That-
you trying to show mercy to the fish here?
I think
No.
Fish gets it right.
I
think Fish gets it right.
He probably says TP for my bunghole more frequently
I
TV
can't
for my
believe
bunghole.
that we're talking
than
about this.
I am the great
seriously.
cornholio.
I
But
I remember
what
him
was
saying
what was the
both.
phrasing of your question?
Right.
When Beavis transforms into his alter ego, what phrase does he repeatedly shout while clutching his shirt and pulling
repeatedly.
it over
Okay.
his head?
Sorry, Fish.
Yeah.
Well,
Tried.
Sorry.
Well,
okay. No, that's fair.
drink.
I tried
already-
to help you there,
I already
Fish.
drank.
All right.
I'm almost done with the drink.
We're getting
sorry.
We're
And I'm
getting
almost done
low.
with the game, too.
Siobhan.
Aren't I?
Yes,
My points are low, aren't they?
they are.
all of us
Should we do a check-in on that?
Yes.
You want to do a check-in on that? All right.
Let's do that.
Right
Yeah.
now I have Chris at 4,
Oh.
Fish at 2, me at 4, and Rob at 5.
Huh.
So somebody make Rob drink.
Oh, that's right. I got a point back. I forgot.
You sure
did.
did.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to take a quick break to let everybody take a swig of their drink. And while they're doing that, I want to tell you about the Dueling Rivers Music and Whiskey Jam going on April 27th from 12 to 6 p.m. at Scott Park in Easton, Pennsylvania. That's right down the street from where we are all from where we record this podcast. This event is sponsored by the Third and Ferry Fish Market. Going to be a great event. There will be craft vendors, the Whiskey Heritage Tasting Lounge, as well as food vendors. Third and Ferry will have their own food booth and whiskey bar, and there will be live music throughout the event. There will also be additional festivities and music across the Delaware River at the Sandbar in Phillipsburg, New Jersey, so you can walk right across the bridge and enjoy the Sandbar. This event is also sponsored by Jack Daniels and Tito's Vodka. And once again, don't forget to check out that Third and Ferry food booth and whiskey bar.
All right, Siobhan.
Siobhan,
Yes.
Scent of a Woman and Batman and Robin, in which he played the Cape Crusader sidekick, were 90s movies starring which heartthrob actor? Leonardo DiCaprio, Brad Pitt, Chris O'Donnell, or Ryan Phillippe?
It is Chris O'Donnell.
That is correct.
Yay.
Rob was going to explode.
Oh, do
make a
I?
drink.
Oh, Rob, you got to
Hey.
drink.
Okay.
I'm actually really excited for this question.
Oh.
This Zima is terrible.
But we're all
It's
still drinking
drinkable
it.
though. Wait, it's drinkable though. I'm not gonna lie. It's not great, but it's not disgusting.
Well, that's fair.
There's been worse things that have been imbibed
I
on this
agree.
show.
I thought you were going to say in your mouth.
Yep.
Oh.
Same.
I was waiting for it. Okay. Give me your question.
James Avery, known for playing Uncle Phil on The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, also lent his voice to a famous villain in an animated series. What iconic character did James Avery voice in the animated series? Was it Megatron from Transformers, the Joker from
You do that
Batman,
well.
Hades in Hercules the animated series, or Shredder from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
It is Shredder.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Woo, noise.
I knew that
Phil.
one without the
Yeah.
choices.
Yeah.
Oh.
James Woods is Hades in Hercules.
Yep.
So good.
And Luke Skywalker is the Joker.
He's the
in
Joker,
Mark
yeah.
Hamill.
Yeah.
Mark
Hamill.
Hamill. Yeah.
Best
Yeah,
Joker
his,
voice
His real
ever.
name is Luke Skywalker.
Yeah.
Fun fact: he and Kevin Conroy, R.I.P., are reprising their voicings of those characters in an upcoming animated film for DC,
So excited.
and it will
Yes.
be Kevin Conroy's last recorded performance since
Wow, that's cool.
he's passed.
Yes.
Amazing.
Okay.
Wait, Rob, who are you making drink?
Yes.
Christopher. Sorry, I
He's
I
spreading
gave it
the
to
wealth.
Siobhan
Yeah.
so
the last time. I didn't want to go right back.
Okay. So
Running out.
sitting behind Chris is a Princess Diana beanie bear.
Oh, God.
It is not the Princess Diana beanie bear, but it is a Princess Diana beanie bear. So this next question is about Beanie Babies. The Beanie Babies were one of the more bizarre crazes in the 1990s. Released in 93, people paid thousands for ones deemed collectible because people were crazy. Which one of the following statements about Beanie Babies is true? In 1998, the town of Warminster, Maryland held a successful Guns for Beanies exchange event. Supply was intentionally limited, which contributed to the craze. In 1998, TY sold $1.4 billion worth of Beanie Babies. And in 1998, it was estimated that 2/3 of all American households owned a Beanie Baby. Or E, all of those are true.
You know,
Oh,
you had to
rude.
go do that.
Rude.
My God.
And Matt is an asshat.
The Massachusetts thing, though. What the? All right, I'm going to go with E because everything seems plausible.
That is correct.
Okay.
Those
Yay.
are all
Hey,
true.
Good job.
Wow.
I
Nice
knew
job,
that. I knew
Chris.
the bill. I knew it was in the billions of sales, so that was definitely plausible.
Yep.
And Matt is still an asshat. That's the end
Right.
of that.
Yes, correct.
Heyo. What are the Siobhan drink? I don't care.
What? Okay.
Harsh.
Yes.
Very harsh.
I'm glad you don't care. It's
Fish,
cool. I don't care
fish,
either,
fish,
Chris.
Fish,
All right.
fish,
I'm also
fish.
out now.
He's
so bummer.
the fish.
Fish.
Which, by the way, before you ask him his question, I must just call our attention to the lovely "Never Doubt the Fish" shirt that the fish is wearing, available to you on
Our TeePublic website you can find through our website, www.mattandfriendsdrinktheuniverse.com.
That's right. If you want to never doubt the fish, get on in there and order one for yourself.
You can also get it in coffee mugs, cell phone cases, stickers, pretty much anything that they'll make. A throw pillow.
My
Ooh.
God.
My God. Well, you can't get it in
Hooray.
God.
E-commerce.
Don't make my God.
Just a throw pillow.
Yes.
Oh, sweet.
All right. Fish.
Uh-huh.
The Furby was one of the biggest toys in the 90s. Today, to call it a craze was a bit of an understatement. Which of the following is a false statement about Furbies? Furbies were banned from NASA, the NSA, Norfolk Naval Shipyard, and the Pentagon. In 98, 27 million Furbies were sold. Tiger Electronics issued a statement saying Furbies were not spies. And Furbies can record and store conversations along with sounds around them. Which one of those is a false statement about Furbies? You can also make it a double if you'd like to drag somebody down with you. Or put it on somebody else's tab.
Let's do that.
See them? Put it on their tab.
Whose tab are you
Oh.
putting it on?
Who is it?
Rob.
Yeah.
Tiger never released a statement. That's my answer.
Is that what you're going with collectively?
No, he's putting it on my tab.
Yeah,
it's
he
not
just
a
Oh,
collective.
that's your answer?
Yeah.
Okay. They actually did release a
They
statement.
definitely did. Yeah.
Dang.
Yes. The correct answer was D. Furbies can record and store cannot
Mm.
record and
So
store
they can't
conversations.
do
Yeah,
that.
they can't store
Oh,
them.
Store.
They
That
record
was-
them. And the myth was that they recorded them, and then the
As a
Chinese
spy.
spies would
Mm.
take those Furbies
Mm.
and
So, yeah. Well done there, Fish. I lose a point
Bummer.
on
Thank
your
you, Rob.
behalf.
Thank you, Rob. You
Right?
did well.
And they were actually banned
Yes.
because of that from NASA, the NSA, Norfolk Naval Shipyard, and the Pentagon in 1999.
and slightly after that is when Tiger released the statement because
Yeah,
they
they-
were losing sales off of it.
And
Yes.
it did read, Furbies are not spies.
Those things were frightening.
Mm-hmm.
I worked for Walmart in 2003. They were still very popular. On Black Friday, I stood on top of the paint counter and watched some middle-aged housewives box to get the last Furby that was on the shelf.
Nightmares.
Yeah.
Nightmare fuel.
Oh, yeah.
So scary.
Oh, lovely.
Siobhan,
Yes.
The highest grossing combination of toy and multimedia franchise of all time began in the 90s. Was it the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Pokemon, My Little Pony, or Dragon Ball Z?
Began in
Ooh.
the 90s?
I think you have.
Began.
Yep, I think you have both of your lifelines.
I
as
do.
well.
I do. I think I'm gonna make it a double.
Balky! Make it a double!
I'm not gonna do that, but I am gonna make it a double, but I'm not gonna support that drop ever when it plays. I'm gonna go with Chris.
Pokemon.
All right. You feel real solid about that? Pokemon
Starts in
TMNT.
97. In the United States, it starts in 96, 97.
Okay.
And it's massive, right? It's way bigger than anything else he's mentioned.
All right. We'll go with Pokemon.
You do have to catch them all. It is Pokemon.
Woo!
Yeah.
I want to
High five
be
it.
the very best, like
No
no,
one
one
ever
ever was.
Okay.
Do.
So now,
I'm getting a point back.
okay.
Pokemon to date has
Train
grossed.
them is my cause. Pokemon. Sorry.
Well done. To date, Pokemon has grossed over $100 billion.
Yeah, not surprising at all.
Yeah, that's not
And
surprising.
With Pogo, like they resurged so hard, and then they were able to start making games again.
Woo! I'm also getting a point back just for the listeners that are trying to keep score, which is none of you, but I'll just do that for posterity.
Fair.
Are you ready?
Born.
Pogs, characterized by its
Pongs.
small disc shape.
Sorry.
Rob is suffering from dyslexia. Pogs, characterized by small discs, which featured bright colors and pictures, were a popular fad and competitive game in the 90s. What is the game also known as? Slap caps, top caps, milk caps, or bottle caps?
Damn.
Oh. I'm going to put it on Fish's tab.
Oh.
Ooh!
What up, Fish?
All right.
See him? Put it on their tab.
All right.
You can't tell who's who. Is it the drop or is it the real fish?
I know, right?
You don't know.
I thought it was before, actually. I totally thought he said that. And I was like, why is the drop just a cha-ching? I definitely did not know that it... Okay, good. I've learned something today.
Wow. All right. So what are my answers?
Alternative name for Pongs. Slap caps.
Alrighty.
Freudian slip.
So
Pogs.
Alternative
Pogs.
name for Pogs. Slap caps. I hate you.
you have to keep that in now.
Yep.
Slap-
What is it?
Slap caps. Forgot how to talk.
The old slap and tickle game.
Slappity cappities? Let's go.
Slap caps, top caps, milk caps, or bottle caps? Alternative name. Slap caps, top caps, milk caps, or bottle caps?
Rob, I'm going to hate you if I get this wrong. But we're going with A.
Slap caps?
I also would have gone with A
Oh,
for the
I would have gone
record.
with milk,
Milk
caps.
It is definitely milk caps.
Woo!
Oh! Yes!
So fun trivia about this. This was actually started in the 1920s and 30s in Hawaii. The 1990s revival is credited to Blossom Galbiso, a teacher and guidance counselor who taught at Waialua Elementary School in Oahu.
That was an impressive pronunciation, Matthew.
Thank you. She incorporated
But you
milk
can't
caps.
pronounce Pogs.
She
Pongs.
incorporated milk caps into her curriculum as a way of teaching nonviolent alternative to other schoolyard games such as dodgeball. A Canadian company basically picked it up, and it went from there.
Well, there you have it.
By the
Wow.
way, if our listeners and you others here haven't seen the video, they're doing like nostalgia videos with NFL players, and one of them is Pogs, and they have like NFL players who are, in their young 20s, so they have no idea what Pogs are, and they're showing them Pogs, and they're like, yeah, this was a game they played in the 90s, and all the guys are like, y'all must have been so bored back in the 90s. Like, they're like, what the hell is this game?
That's
Amazing.
awesome.
I actually enjoy the YouTube videos where they sit like a younger person down, teenager,
Yeah.
and they put them in front of like a Windows 95 computer and are like, turn it on.
Yeah.
and their brains just explode. It turns on, they all jump because it's making weird noises, and they're like, is it supposed to do that?
Awesome.
Can we have a quick check-in on the scores?
Yes,
we can.
please.
We can. And I will also mention who has used their lifelines and who still has stuff left. Okay, Chris, you are at 4 points and you still have a put it on their tab,
yeah.
to use. Fish, you are at 1 point
Ooh.
and you still have
On the brink.
you still have the make it a double. I have 4 points and I can still put it on someone's tab. Rob, you are at 3 points and you still have a make it a double.
Very well.
All right.
All right,
It's a
Chris.
tight race.
Here we go.
I'm coming back.
What style
Hey.
of jeans, popular in the 90s, were characterized by
Jinko.
widely... Damn it.
Boom.
Ba-ba!
Boom.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
All right, Siobhan, drink.
Ah, frick.
Yes, and Matt did own a pair back in the 90s.
Yeah, he did.
We own several pair.
You could hide a refrigerator
I was
in
just
those
gonna say,
frickin'
I
things.
feel like you could have hidden what Matt looked like in some
We
Janko
hid,
jeans.
we hid
back
an
in the
entire
90s.
12-pack of sodas to go to the movies. That's what we did.
We did.
So
we
much
did that.
soda.
Shout out Sun Pop.
And then they would
Bring it back.
What?
Sun Pop.
Oh.
And Quist.
Oh.
Jesus Quist. It's the generic giant brand sodas. They were amazing.
Okay. Fish. In the late 90s, Apple Computer used the slogan, think blank. A response to the IBM slogan,
Or drink.
think.
Nope.
Fill in the one-word blank. Still part of the Apple slogan on the back of iMac boxes today. Was it think forward, think big, think different, think creatively?
So, do I have any lifelines available?
You do. You
have-
can make it a double.
You can make it a double.
A double?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you pick somebody and we will help you answer.
Oi! Barky! Make it a double!
All right, who are you going to make it a double with?
Yeah, Siobhan.
Hey, I believe it is think different.
Is that what you're going with? Think different?
Is that what
Sound-
you'd like? Yes.
Sounds good.
That is correct. It is think
Hey.
different.
Oh, different thinking.
Bum. What are you going to do, Fish? Are you going to recoup a point?
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I can make somebody drink, and it's Chris.
Dang it.
Bringing him down to my level.
Ruthless. Tight race. Tight race.
It is. All right, we're going to move to some sports.
Oy. Perfect timing for Siobhan.
Oh, God. Great.
Tony Hawk gained immense popularity in the 90s. What legendary skateboarding trick did he premiere at the 99 X Games? Was it a 360, 720, 900, or, to put this in one of my favorite video games ever, 1080?
Ooh. Okay, so I feel good about this, but not great. So I think I'm going to put it on Rob's tab.
Putting it on my tab.
Yes.
Okay.
It's 360, 720.
In what year?
This is 99.
1080.
1080? Are you going with 1080?
Nobody believes in freaking 1080p.
What?
I'm sorry, you are not
900.
1080p.
Oh, no.
It was the 900.
Yeah.
Ah!
It's I believe it's 2.5 rotations.
Yes.
Yes.
And he said about the trick, it was very hard to pull off for him because you lose your focus point on the ground twice. during it, and
Yeah.
basically you land blind.
Another shout out if you haven't
Sorry.
seen his documentary. Absolutely incredible.
Ooh.
That was a brilliant use of your lifeline there.
Hey. Sorry that I'm cutthroat.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
Bert,
I thought it was 1080 because I remember that being
I
in the
did too.
video game.
Right.
Yeah, in the video game it was, yes.
And I think he eventually does one.
Yes, he has performed a 1080. Yes.
Okay. Go
Three
on.
forward.
So you were not wrong, just the wrong year.
Yes.
Right.
Yep.
your shot at redemption.
It's okay. I'm ready.
In the 90s, Michael Jordan led the Chicago Bulls to how many championships?
6. Thank you.
Well,
Wow.
Siobhan, you can
Alrighty.
drink.
that was
Oh,
aggressive.
yay.
91, 92,
Well
93,
done.
96, 97, 98.
I will take that.
With
well
a year
done.
off to play baseball mediocrely.
Well, I'm
Be
really glad
terrible at
I
it.
didn't
Oh, he
get
was
that
terrible.
question and then give it to Rob because that would have been real annoying. So, hooray.
Can we get the scores, Siobhan?
We sure can. Chris has 3 points and he still has the ability to put it on someone's tab. Fish has 2 points, no lifelines. I have 2 points, no lifelines. Rob has 2 points and can still make it a double.
Heyo.
So, tight game.
All right, here we go.
Chris,
Yes.
in 94, which of the following countries hosted the World Cup for the first time? Italy, Brazil, Germany, or the United States?
No. Oh no, I don't want to put it on your tab.
No. Yeah, and you used your double already.
Yeah, I did.
I was volunteering.
I know.
Italy, Brazil, Germany, or the United States?
What year
1994.
is this? The United States World Cup? I'm gonna go with U.S.
That is correct.
Okay.
That is correct.
Yeah. Okay. I remember there was one in the 90s, but like not where in the 90s because I wasn't
Wow.
following.
That's correct.
It was held
Good
at
job.
it was held at the Rose Bowl
Rose Bowl.
in Pasadena, California on July.
And where, California?
Pasadena, California.
Oh. I thought you said Pasadena.
I think I did.
Pasadena.
Pasadena.
That
Good
old Pasadena.
They're playing Pongs in the stadium there in
I
Pasadena.
knew you were going to say that.
Rob drink.
No.
Oh.
Oh, man.
Brazil beat Italy 3-2. One on penalties, actually. And in 2026, the World Cup will be jointly hosted by Canada, Mexico, and the United States.
North America.
Little extra sauce on the trivia. The U.S. also hosted the Women's World Cup in 99 and 2003.
There you
Fun.
Fish.
That's be me.
In the 90s, which NHL team won back-to-back Stanley Cups in 91 and 92? Was it the Red Wings, the Edmonton Oilers, the Pittsburgh Penguins, or the New York Rangers? Back-to-back hoistings
Well,
of
it's
Lord
not
Stanley.
the Rangers because they haven't won back-to-back. So, they're out. I'm going to say the Red Wings.
You are clearly a Northern Atlantic fish. It is the Penguins.
Oh.
I would have also guessed
Yes.
Penguins.
That was Lemieux.
Lemieux. Okay.
Yeah.
Mario Lemieux.
Yeah.
I thought maybe you were just
He's-
making up his first name.
He's Italian
You're
and
like-
French. No.
No.
I just thought
No.
you were like,
Mamma mia.
yeah, Mario Lemieux. I'm like, yeah, okay, good.
Siobhan, on June 28th, 1997, this boxer was disqualified for biting a piece of his opponent's ear off. Who was it? Is that Foreman?
It's Mike Tyson.
It was Mike Tyson. He
Yeah.
bit Holyfield's ear twice.
Dang. Mike, I'd be so rude, Mike Tyson. Okay.
Will you make a drink?
Chris, you.
Damn it.
You're winning.
What?
Jerk.
Yes, you are.
You are. You still have 3 points.
Shocking.
Get outta here.
Now he's got 2.
Right.
But he's still winning.
No, because I also have 2.
Yeah, tied with Siobhan.
Ha ha.
Rob,
Yes.
what neon green colored fruit flavored soda marketed towards children was popular in the 90s? It came in a distinctive hourglass shaped bottle. Was that Surge, Jolt, High C Ecto Cooler, or Squeeze It? I'm going to read the question one more time. What neon green, full flavored fruit soda marketed towards children was popular in the 1990s?
Why are we pandering? Okay.
Well, but he said hourglass.
I know. That's why I'm a little confused by that,
There's
too.
multiple of these that are in an hourglass shape.
Yep.
Okay.
I will make it a double with Chris then.
It's Surge.
That is correct.
I wanted a surge question earlier.
I know you did.
know.
And that's why I was
And you
like, oh,
couldn't
he's going to
even
get it.
answer
And
it.
then you just like
I-
nothing.
I'm
the
recouping a
hourglass-
point.
The hourglass set me off, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't hear the word soda at first, and I just heard hourglass, and I remembered those little things that you would like break the top off of and squeeze.
What are
I'm
you
going
going
to
to
do
do?
point 2 as well.
You're going to take a point?
Yeah.
Rude.
What are you at?
Me?
Yeah.
2.
Yeah, you're gonna go back up to 3.
Yeah, I'm going to go back up to 3.
See you guys in 4 hours when we're done with this trivia game.
Hey now.
I like it. Don't get me wrong.
Hey, as long as the fish doesn't go belly up.
There you go.
All right. We're going to move over to some history questions.
Oh, Lord. Here's where everything goes downhill for me.
All right. Chris,
It's all been history, Chris.
in
It's true.
1990, what space probe was launched by NASA to explore the outer planets of our solar system?
Uranus.
That's a planet.
Oh.
You know, Carl Sagan said Uranus just so he didn't have to say Uranus.
Good trivia.
Good trivia.
Cool.
Was it Voyager 1, Galileo, Cassini, or the Hubble Space Telescope?
Galileo.
Figaro. It is Galileo.
Sweet. Rob drink.
Crap.
Just recouped that point, too.
Yep.
Bummer.
This one is music adjacent fish.
Oh.
East Coast versus West Coast was a rap war in the 90s.
Yeah.
For those of you that weren't there.
I was.
One of the casualties was Biggie. What was the Notorious B.I.G.'s real name? Is it Calvin Brodus, Christopher Wallace, O'Shea Jackson, or Lassane Crooks? A lot of confused faces. So you got A, Calvin Brodus, B, Christopher Wallace, C, O'Shea Jackson, or D, Lassane Crooks.
Well, I kind of have a feeling it's either A or D, and I'll go with D.
Lassane Crooks is actually the birth name of Tupac.
Ooh, nice.
So,
But he was West Coast. So.
yep. Calvin Brodus is Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
O'Shea Jackson is Ice Cube.
Oh, that's a fun
Christopher
name.
Wallace
I did know
Wallace
that.
was-
is Biggie.
Oh, fish. That's the belly up.
Oh, man.
Dang.
We hardly knew you, Fish.
know.
First
Oh.
casualty.
Well,
Bummer.
can't all be
Thanks
winners.
for playing.
Yeah.
If you ain't
I
first,
never
you're
am a winner.
last. But you're actually last.
Yeah, yeah, I am.
Thanks, jerk.
Thanks for pointing that one out.
Jeez, I know,
An
right?
asshole.
Thank you very much, Rob.
Sheesh.
All right.
Well, bummer.
Siobhan
Yas?
in 1994.
I was like, sir, why are we jumping back a
1984,
decade?
10 years prior.
Siobhan, in 1994, Nelson Mandela became the first black president of which country?
South Africa.
That is correct.
Suck it. Just like Nelson Mandela would say, suck it. Chris, drink.
In the eternal words of Nelson Mandela.
Suck
it,
it.
Chris.
Suck it, Chris, drink.
I'm going to move over here. Rob, in 1992, the Summer Olympics were held in which city, featuring the iconic moments like the Dream Team in basketball? This Barcelona, Atlanta, Sydney, or Seoul?
Atlanta was 96, so it was Barcelona.
That is correct.
Hey, good job. Who's
Well
drinking?
Barcelona.
Barcelona.
I believe Christopher is drinking.
Oh,
No.
Yes.
down to one, down to one. All right, recapping.
Recap.
Chris, 1 point. You can still put it on someone's tab. Siobhan, me, 2 points. No lifelines. Rob, 1 point. No lifelines.
It all comes down to this.
From September 1991 to May 1999, Tim Allen portrayed Tim the Toolman Taylor, who injured himself and sought out advice from his neighbor, Wilson. What was Wilson's last name?
Oh, God.
Was it
Nice.
Wilson Smith, Wilson Watson, Wilson Jones, or Wilson Wilson?
I don't know. I don't know if I want to take the
no.
risk though.
Well, you have that lifeline.
I know, but I don't know if I want to potentially give it.
Well, nobody gains a point.
Yeah, but
But
whoever
he would
I give it
lose.
to gets the option to potentially make me drink and take me out anyway.
Oh, really?
Oh.
We haven't been playing
No.
like that.
No. When you
No.
put it on somebody else's tab,
Yeah.
If they get it right, they get to hand
Tell
out
somebody
a
to
drink.
drink.
That's what we've
Correct.
been
And they
doing.
get the point.
Right.
But they don't gain a
They
point.
don't
don't
gain a point.
No, they don't
Yeah.
gain a
They
point.
they make someone drink as if they
Well,
regularly
that would be
answer
very
the question.
rude, but I guess
Yeah.
I'm
yes,
gonna go.
you could do that.
Screw it, Wilson.
That is correct.
Nice.
That is correct.
Siobhan, drink.
Oh, we're all down to one.
Exactly.
It's all happening. It's all happening.
And he's all excited.
So
All right.
Rude.
In a world where everyone had 1 point.
Siobhan. Thursday night on NBC in the 90s was called Must See TV. In 1994, NBC added 2 hit shows to their epic Thursday night lineup. What shows were they? Was it Friends and Mad About You, Friends and Frasier, Friends and ER, or Friends and NYPD Blue?
I'm just going to help you out here and say that Friends is definitely in the
Oh,
answer.
thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I
I
think
did
Friends
not
Well,
came out in
hear.
thank you
94.
very
I'm
much,
saying.
Captain
Friends.
Obvious.
Okay.
So what show was added
Friends.
with Friends in 94
94.
to the epic
Um,
lineup? Mad
right.
About You, Frasier, ER, or NYPD Blue?
I'm going to go with Frasier. Is it Mad About You?
Frasier was the year before.
Dang.
It was ER.
ER.
Oh, okay. I wouldn't have
Wow.
guessed that.
Would
So
not
then I'm
have
out.
gotten
Yeah.
No.
I'm out.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right. Nerds. Good luck.
Rob,
What's up?
Legends of the Hidden Temple aired on Nickelodeon from 93
Amazing.
to 95.
Couldn't add this one.
Which of the
Yeah,
following
no.
was not a Legends of the Hidden Temple team?
I hate
Okay.
this.
Was it, which team was not? The Red Jaguars, the
Jaguars?
Yellow Leopards, the Green Monkeys, or the Orange Iguanas?
Yellow leopards, man.
That is correct. Yellow leopards was not.
Goodbye, sir.
That's it.
Missed blue
That's
barracudas.
it.
Boo, boo, the purple parrots.
And the purple parrot.
So
That-
the teams were the red jaguars, the blue barracudas, the green monkeys, the orange iguanas, the purple parrots, and the silver snakes.
All right. There you go.
I am
Man.
victorious.
Temple of the Silver Monkey. Good job.
Thank
well
you.
done.
Well done.
Enjoy your Zima.
Robert?
Yes. I never
Stellar
thought this would happen.
sip.
Never thought I'd see the day. A big boat coming my way. Believe me when I
Big
say.
boat of Zima. Hey.
There you go. So before we wrap up, I
All
will
right.
say that I made Rob another drink before we started, and I did want to mention it.
Yes.
It is a cocktail with quite a few different things in it, but it tastes like
Ecto Cooler.
from the 90s. So I will list the recipe for that one also.
It was delicious.
Mm-hmm.
I
Well,
won.
All
good
right.
for us. We did it.
Hooray, 90s.
Everybody go play some
Yay.
Pongs now.
Woo.
Oh, yeah.
Pongs.
Somebody just drop a slammer on the table.
There you go.
This podcast is a production of Unfiltered Studios. If you would like to know more about joining Unfiltered Studios, please visit our website at unfpod.com for more information.
This episode's boozy quote comes from the quintessential cartoon dad of the 90s, Homer Simpson. Homer said, "Here's to alcohol, the cause of and solution to all life's problems." On social media, please like, follow, and push all the buttons for us. That's Matt and Friends DTU at Facebook, Instagram, Threads, and TikTok. For more information about the podcast, as well as links to our merch store, social media, and all the places you can listen to us, visit our website, mattandfriendsdtu.com. That's mattandfriendsdtu.com. Thank you again for listening to Matt and Friends Drink the Universe.